What they are is they are capitalists. So the pan-Arab secular socialism becomes the dominant ideology in Egypt. So two new ideologies pop up to push back against that new ideology. One of them is what we now call the Falul. The Falul are actually a group of Egyptians. They're not truly an ideology because they don't have a coherent set of beliefs. They just sort of change their beliefs as necessary. They're not necessarily secular. They don't really care about separation between mosque and state. But at the same time, they don't mind it either. Like, they're not attached to having a religion mixed with the state, but they're not attached to having a secular state either. When it's convenient, they bring up religion. When it's not convenient, they reject religion. What they are is they are capitalists. Now, what they've concluded, what the Falul believe, is that Egyptians are inherently, by their nature, socialists. That is to say that Egyptians have a strong community tie to each other, that they think of their neighbors and their family members first, and then they think about themselves and their own greedy ambitions last. So the Falul believe that's terrible. That if you're going to modernize, what you need to do is create the liberal model of capitalism where everybody is sort of dog-eat-dog, rational self-interest, always motivated about yourself and your own economic interests. You never care about anybody else. So what the Falul believe is the only way to achieve that in Egypt is to create tyranny and then shove this down the throat of the Arab population. That you have to break Arab culture, and you have to make Arabs more like Americans, where it's just isolated little bubbles, where you don't have contact with each other, you don't have strong family ties, you kind of hate your family, and you'd rather just binge watch Netflix and shop in malls and never actually have human experiences, right? That's their model. That's what they think it would be a utopia.